Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. So let's get it popping. Let's get it cracking. Like, and let's talk about Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett Smith and her mother. It went down like she was honest. She had a special guest. Her name was Esther Perel. And it was very interesting because Jada was very, transparent and open, especially her mother too as well. And the topic of the interview was infidelity, relationship survival. So basically, Jada Pinkett Smith said that she didn't have any infidelity issues in her marriage, but she said, she had two relationships before Will Smith, and one of the relationships she cheated on the other person, and she said it hurt so bad, it just felt so bad, but it opened her up to forgiveness because it wasn't because of her partner she cheated because she was missing something inside, and that's why she went outside of that relationship. So now she understood, like, sometimes people cheat, but it's not because of you, it's because of something that's lacking in them. And she also said it gave her the heart for forgiveness, so if she was ever cheated on again, she can forgive, you know what I mean, and move forward because she knows it's nothing personal. I was like, okay, I feel you, I see you, do your thing, no doubt, but I don't know if I'm so forgiving if they cheat on me. It all depends on what type of scenario and how much I love the person and who did the person cheat with and all that other stuff. So let's get back to the story. But she also said there's some things that are far worse. I mean, she said it's far worse than infidelity is betrayal. She said betrayal of the heart. I mean, the worst betrayal. She said, infidelity ain't got nothing to do with this. She said, being neglected and resentment and being content. I was like, word, resentment? Was there some resentment going on because of her and Will relationship and he became a real rising star where she was like kind of like the stay-at-home mom and taking roles here and there because she wanted to be raising her children as they grow, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, did she have resentment? I was like, But then later on in the video, she mentioned that she had to change herself. She had to change her marriage. She had to talk to Will, and Will has been talking to Estelle Perel for a while, and he actually introduced Estelle to, Jada and Jada's mother too as well. So it is what it is. So I was like, okay, but she was also saying that she just had to change the roles of a wife. Like, she didn't want to play the traditional roles anymore. She wanted to be different. She didn't want to be the stay-at-home mom cooking and cleaning. So I'm thinking that she has some resentment towards Will, or Will has some resentments towards her too as well. Because maybe he was like, oh, she's content being a stay-at-home mom and I got to be out here working, doing my thing. But I really think it's reversed, that, Jada Pinkett Smith has some resentment and she wasn't content being the ideal wife, the traditional wife that everybody talks about with the white picket fence, home baking, apple pies and cherry pies and all that other good stuff. There's nothing wrong with that, but it wasn't for Jada Smith anymore. And she said she had to change her marriage, where she had to rewrite their marriage. Like, damn. So she went to Will and was like, hey, baby, we need to rewrite this whole thing because I am not happy. I got resentment towards you, allegedly, and I'm not content with the way things are going. And she also said neglect. Was she being neglected because Will was so busy doing his thing? You know what I'm saying? Or was she neglecting Will because she was so content and her resentment towards Will? So that shit is crazy. I was like, you know what? She's being transparent. But she also said she had to abandon Will at one point in time with his childhood issues, his childhood drama. And she said it hurt so much, but she said he had to take his pain. He got to take his fear. He got to take his daddy issues. He got to take his problems and deal with it. I can no longer hold everything together, meaning that she cannot carry his pain and her pain together, be a stay-at-home mom and be content, and then have this resentment. She couldn't do it anymore. So basically she said, Will, you got to take your baggage and deal with it. She said at the beginning of their marriage, she was content in dealing with Will Smith's baggage and his childhood issues, but she had to deal with her issues. And she said she felt so hurt when she told Will that he felt abandoned. She said that was the worst feeling ever, but she said she had to do it because she had to deal with her own daddy issues too as well, her own childhood issues. Because if you look at her mama, Gramps, on the show, Gramps was out here chilling, doing drugs, having sex, married to this one and that one, and basically she was lost and she was confused. She didn't know what love was. She wasn't too busy, raising her children. She was out here trying to find love and happiness too as well, because she wasn't content with being a stay-at-home mom either, and she wasn't content with her relationships. So Jada really didn't have a stable foundation, and she's saying Will didn't have a stable foundation too as well, and his childhood. So Jada Pinkett Smith is saying they both was unstable when it came to their childhood issues and dramas that they haven't dealt with, and Jada was carrying on the pain and the baggage, and she was done with it, and Will was hurt, but she said she had to deal with hers, but it worked out because they're still married. She said infidelity is not the issue. I was just like, damn, but you know what could be neglect when you're married to somebody and they love somebody else more than you. They don't have to be physically with them sexually or kissing and making out with them, but just being at their beck and call, like having someone in your marriage that your partner is dedicated to, that he cares about, he talks about, he's always texting with her or him, and they're actually going on trips together, and basically it's like that person has moved in to be their partner on an intimate mental level. So that is real hurt and betrayal, because she said infidelity ain't the biggest thing, it's other betrayals. And when someone cares about someone else more than you, that's outside of your immediate family, hell yeah, that shit hurts. So I was just like, Jada Pinkett Smith was telling the truth. I was like, damn, she got real. She got real. She was very transparent. Then at the end, we have Will Smith. Before the interview with Esther, Perel came on, Will Smith had this to say.
So Will,
I was just like, okay, this is interesting. This is very interesting.
So Will, Esther Perel is coming to the table. She's going to be at the red table. Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
Oh my goodness.
If you could film me.
Esther, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Because she don't just.
Would you say that she helped us heal the hurts that we caused between one another?
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start roll. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
Please watch Esther at the red table, because she's helped us a lot. Can't you tell?
Will Smith is a trip. I don't know if he was acting or he was perturbed, but we know Will Smith is an A-list actor, so maybe he was just acting. But I was just like, okay. So you guys, please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, Peace Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We want to bring others with us. It is what it is. Relationship and marriages are very hard. Both people have to be willing to work, and you have to have a partner that you can actually talk to, that's actually able to listen and understand what you're saying, and you're able to listen to understand what your partner is saying too, because communication is the key to everything, baby. Communication, understanding. For real, for real. Peace. Peep Squad is in the building, baby.